Morning, how are you today? I hope you're feeling well. I'm feeling great actually, because I've been doing juicing. I haven't one now to show you, but I've been doing green juice in the last few days, and I feel amazing. And it's like I can feel it in my skin and my hair and everything, and just in the general way, I feel like it's like I actually feel younger. It's just a weird feeling. It's like I feel regenerated and energized and all that sort of thing. And the green juice now that I make, it's yes, normally I do a celery juice, cucumber, an apple in there, and yeah, and to make it bigger, I add a little tropical fruit juice into it, just this tiny little bit in the top of it, just so it can metabolize it, but it can be expensive if you're using vegetables. Oh, and another thing I put in it is carrot, and then there's two green things, chlorella, and there's another one. Begins with S. I can't remember the name, but anyway, I put those two in. But what I'll do is the next time I'm making it, I'll show you how I make it. But yeah, but even this is like for soul centered living, and this is eating tips for soul centered living. So if you're feeding your soul, if you're feeding your body with nourishment, you're also feeding your soul. And if you're reaching your higher self, if you're eating real food rather than artificial food like processed food, and that it's dead food, and another thing I'm doing, I was on a meat eating diet, but I'm cutting back on my meat. I just it's not easy when you've eaten meat all your life to give it up, just drastically, because you won't last. You won't last trying to do it. But if you just, cut back and say some meals, don't eat meat, but make sure you get enough nutrition like protein and all that, you will last. You'll get there, but you don't have to be hardcore like vegan, because some people I find on YouTube and that are knocked for not being like vegan or raw vegan and that. But if you can, it's like stepping stones. If you can reach that level, um, the in between levels. I think the in between levels are so more important than reaching that level. So don't let anyone knock you down for not being a complete vegan or a complete raw vegetarian. Make your own steps towards your goals is very important. Or if you're not fully keto, whatever it is, whatever the title of the diet is, you don't be worrying about that. You keep on the path to just where you want to be with your diet, and where you want to be with your health, and where if you say you want to cut out dairy or cut out sugar. I'm always trying to cut out sugar, but I'll always fall off the wagon. But then I try to get back on the wagon, and yeah, it's being your best self and living your best life, and just find your way to, my jumper's all over the place. Just find your way to your best life and your best soul centered life. That's what my channel is about. So yeah, so I'm not even gonna talk about the weather because it's terrible. The last week or so it's just been raining and horrible and dull and everything. But I feel great in myself on the juice, and so I'm going to continue that, and like I said, try to cut back on, and I haven't as many cravings for sweet stuff or chocolate bars. It's like, oh no, I don't want a chocolate bar. I don't want it with the when I'm on the when I'm juicing, like it's so filling, and it keeps you satiated, and yeah, I feel so much better. Now I'm only doing this a few days. What happens to me is I get over enthusiastic and say, oh, this is great, I love this, and then I'm back again doing my crappy diet you normally do, but like I do. It's not a thoroughly crappy diet, I wouldn't say, because I always eat one good main meal a day with vegetables and meat, a balanced meal, like at least once a day, But the juicing is filling me up, so I can't believe that, right? So let's see how it goes. And I'll do a juicing video for you and show you how I do the juicing. And it's pretty easy, if you just get the supplements to put in it, and you can order them on Amazon. So I'm going to go for now, and I'll talk to you later. I'm waiting on the delivery, and you know what that's like. It was late. I waited all day yesterday, and it's a table for it's a coffee table, but I want it for Christmas, so we can all sit around the table, because we were all in different rooms last year. So I want us all sitting at the one table this year. And my dad is, pretty old, so we all sit in the sitting room on the couch, but I want a table that we can use together. But it's a coffee table, but it's a table you can make it into make it into a higher table as well. So I'm waiting for that delivery. It's a day late now, so I'm waiting today on it. Hopefully it'll arrive today, and I'll show you it when it arrives. Okay, I'm going to go now. Bye.